Megan Fox is drinking blood.
Yeah, should we let it play?
Let's let it play.
Each other's blood on occasion for ritual purposes only. It is used for a reason, and it is controlled where it's like, let's shed a few drops of blood and each drink it. He's much more haphazard and hectic and chaotic, where he's willing to just like cut his chest open with broken glass and be like, take my soul.
Sounds stable. Sounds pretty reasonable.
Let me bleed on you. It doesn't not happen, let me tell you. Maybe not exactly like that, but a version of that has happened many times.
Take my soul.
It's just a few drops.
Just for ritualistic
yes,
purposes.
Yeah. What's the ritual?
And who's the ritual for?
Who are you appeasing?
This sounds similar to the body and blood of Christ, but it doesn't feel like it's Christ-based.
It feels Satan-based?
So who would it be for if you're drinking MGK's blood for ritualistic purposes? We call everyone satanic, and people think we're making jokes, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly satanic, demonic stuff.
Yeah, you're not conjuring anything good, I don't think. You see Machine Gun Kelly's nails, too?
Are they all painted?
They're all, like, painted and super long and pointy.
Like acrylic?
Yeah, it has to be. They're not real. Yeah, they're fake. Like they're.
So he has a lot. That's what they do with the entertainment industry when they have someone on the Satan worshiping train.
Yeah,
they lead with the nails.
I saw Seth Rogen with some really weird nails too, so that's consistent.
Yeah, it is. Lil Nas X, the first thing he did, like before he got really weird, was
blood
like
in shoes and nails and.
Yep, and he had the fake nails. Once they give and then the rappers too. A lot of the rappers are hard rappers. Oh, I'm a thug, and then they get the French tips. Yeah. George Soros makes them get the French tips. Oh,
you think you run this show? Get the French tips.
Get the French tips. And
if you guys ever see me show up to the show and I'm clicking the mouse and I have French tips, I'm compromised.
Yeah, you're compromised. Get the French tips. Go on a date with Birdman.
Birdman, the tattoo guy?
No, the rapper.
Oh, Birdman. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm just assuming he's leading the whole thing. Clip number 2, the gynecologist mix-up.
Yeah. Just a simple mix-up.
It's probably nothing.
I had a gynecologist appointment today to get an Pronoun implant in my arm, and which is birth control, by the way. And my gynecologist is usually pretty respectful. I've only had 2 appointments, but she's respected me as a trans person. Well, today, as I was checking out for my appointment, I was standing right there in front of her, and she starts talking to the woman that's the nurse that's checking me out, and she misgendered me right in front of me. I didn't say anything because it was 10 o'clock in the morning. That's early for me, and it just didn't seem worth it. Maybe I'll confront her in my next appointment in 6 months, if I remember.
I didn't say anything. It wasn't worth it. Well, man up.
Yeah, bro.
This is what men do.
You handle it. You chat it.
Yeah, you say, hey, I'm a dude. Come on, if you're going to be a man, start acting like it.
Yeah, that's pretty weak. And then you go make a video about it, I guess.
Yeah, you make a video, put it online, but when you had the chance to confront the person, you just didn't feel like doing it. Oh, it was early in the morning.
Yeah, it was 10 a.m.
Man up.
I guess it's not that serious then.
Yeah, well.
If you're not confronting right away.
Man up. Men don't let other people misgender them. That's what men do.
Yeah, when they're getting their birth control.
Exactly.
That's what the boys do.
When the boys go to the OBGYN, we don't let them call us the wrong thing.
Yeah, so get that right.
You should see what happens when someone calls me a lady.
I'd hate to see that. I would never.
Moving on. Twerking Elmo. I wonder what this one's about.
Just some wholesome family fun.
Probably. Elmo's getting his nose dirty.
Oh, Elmo's.
Elmo is for the Sesame Streets.
Wow, did you write that down?
I wrote that down. Elmo's for the Sesame Streets.
Yeah, good role model for the kids there. Nice scene. Anywhere where Elmo is, there are presumably a high percentage of children.
Yeah.
So let's twerk on him. Let's get Elmo to twerk.
Is this Disney? Did Disney do this?
Yeah, it's downstream of Disney for sure.
This is downstream from Disney for sure. And you know how we call everyone Muppets?
Yeah.
And everyone, it's a funny name. It's another word instead of a puppet, a Muppet. It's like more specific. And the reason I liked that is because obviously Disney is a huge company. Disney owns the Muppets.
Of course.
So it's like anyone who's like a Don Lemon type or an Anderson Cooper or like a Muppet, they're owned by Disney, like upstream.
Yeah.
You know? So it's kind of like a little joke and a little name that doesn't just mean you're a puppet. It means like you're a corporate owned puppet.
Yeah. What's the difference between Disney telling Elmo what to say and Disney telling Don Lemon what to say? It's basically the same.
Everyone's getting told what to do by Disney.
Who owns CNN? Is that Time Warner?
Yeah.
Does Disney own Time Warner now?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it does go all the way up. But then there was wasn't there like a buyout or something recently?
Of that particular Time Warner, I think somebody bought all the stuff and then Fox spun off. I don't actually know.
Yeah, we don't know. That's okay. Moving on. Pepper spray Walmart.
Costco.
Pepper spray Costco.
You have no retail recognition.
So as you can see, this guy's got pepper spray. He's masked up. He's mad people are.
Oh, there's the push.
Yep. He's mad that people don't have their masks on. It's interesting because like obviously COVID got kind of left in the dust when the World War III started.
Yep.
And a lot of scared people were kind of left like on their own. What do I do now? I'm on my own. No one's protecting me.
Yeah.
No one's in charge. No one cares about COVID anymore. Like when some people were so wound up and scared, and you just let them back out like nothing happened.
Yeah, it's like a rubber band. You stretched it way too far. It's never coming back to its original shape. That guy's broken. He's a broken man.
He's a broken man.
So the media did that to him, and now he's out here half-assed pushing people at Costco. And then he storms away like a little child. So yeah, humiliating.
Very humiliating.
People forgot about humiliation, I guess. And they're like, no, I'm right. It's not humiliating.
And like societal norms and rules that were pre-COVID, like you never push somebody, you pull pepper spray out, like that's basically a crime.
Yeah,
like,
you're an unathletic, presumably 50-plus-year-old man. You don't push people.
Yeah, we
And-
never push people.
And so, but apparently he's emboldened now because no mask, of course.
And the COVID police left, so now he has to fill that power vacuum.
Yeah, no one's going to yell at anybody else for him. He's got to start doing it.
Moving on, abortion Muppet. This is the kid from Bad Santa. Grew up into this person, it looks like.
Yeah, oh,
A lot
definitely.
of anti-abortion advocates are also seemingly really into the idea of finding out their child's sex really early on. And I think this is because of this like underlying cultural idea that gender confers humanity. And, you know, if you're against people aborting fetuses, you need to construct them as like fully people. And one of the mechanisms to do so is by putting gender on them. So like, you know, we often call fetuses like it, or we call even early babies, we often call it, you know, babies like it's crying because it's like not quite gotten gender and it's not quite become a person. But like a lot of conservatives who are really anti-abortion and really pro-reproduction, they're obsessed with gendering their children before they're even born. So they come into a world fully gendered because it's like how to humanize them and to stop
Is that just
people
humanity?
from being able to have safe access to abortions.
The this abortion Muppet wants people to not use gendered language on the babies, so it's easier to dehumanize them and abort them. And they're mad that Republicans and conservatives use gendered language on the preborn babies and the babies because it humanizes them, and then it makes the people, I guess, less likely to abort them.
Yeah.
And we're the bad guys for that,
Yeah, that's what it sounds like from that POV.
which is the wrong take.
Yeah, I like it because it's like they reach their conclusion and then they try to fill it in backwards. Like it's like, oh well, everyone should have the right to abortion. Let's fill it in backwards. And so why do people like to know the gender of their baby early? It's like because it's fascinating.
Because it's a child
it's like,
that you made with your friend, your wife.
Yeah, am I getting a boy or a girl? Which one? And it's fun. And it's like this person just obviously worked backwards into it. And it's like, why? Oh, why does humanity do this? It's like, because it's natural. You're the abomination. We're the natural ones.
Yeah. And then,
You know?
this person doesn't fit into humanity, hates humanity, hates children, hates people that aren't in the same boat as them.
Yep.
I believe that's the right term. Them.
They.
And now they want to change the rules so there are more people that end up like them.
Yeah. Like the kid from Bad Santa.
That's a pass. I want to know as soon as I can whether it's a boy or a girl.
Yeah, dude. Obviously, I mean, this is just a literal crazy person who is trying to dehumanize and slaughter as many babies as possible. So that's what the path they're on.
Yep. Last cringe of this week, pronoun math person. This is pretty good.
So when I was still figuring out my gender, I was going by Z, them, zir pronouns because I didn't really want to be associated with any gendered pronouns. And this is they, them, their, but with the TH crossed out. But I just had a shower thought of, like, a new set of neo-pronouns. So, you've got she,
What does neo mean?
her,
New
hers,
Latin prefix
and
for
you've
new.
got he, him, his. So if you take those and you cancel out all the letters that the two words have in common with each other, you cross out an H,
Carry
an
the
E,
H.
an H,
Yeah, it's doing
an H,
gender
and an
math.
S.
You're doing
You're left
math.
with
We just roasted like math that has letters in it.
S-E-R-E-R-and-I-M. Now, if you take those letters, you can mix and match them and rearrange them so that you end up with a set of pronouns in which only the letters which don't have anything in common are your pronouns. So you could end up R-E-M, and you could end up with an R-I-S, and you're left with this E here.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, that's enough. But
What are we calling you?
he's doing simplification. It's that, like you said, it's like, okay, here, denominator, numerator, it's 1/10. We can simplify this.
Canceling out the letters. What does that get you to? What does it bring you to? Oh, just like here's the remaining ears, airs.
And it's funny because this person is trying to make sense of gender while using the gender terms. It's like, just make something up. You made up this whole thing.
Yeah.
Make something up, like make up mix.
Yeah. Everything wasn't sound. Everything that like the gender stuff, the Zers, the mix,
You're already off the reservation, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what you're gonna do.
Nothing is sound.
Yeah.
So far, nothing adds up. And now you're actually trying to do the math. Might be a little disappointing.
I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me, but it seems like they're trying to apply their math skills that they learned in regular school before all the gender stuff happened. So to their gender stuff. So this is a confused person. The future generations won't know how to do this simplification.
Yeah.
They'll just go right to Zer.
Yeah, exactly. Which will be a common pronoun for people. We're out of cringe of the week.